Movie starts us off with a 3D image, which gives us a lot of info about what this brand is going to be. Content by adding 3D into the mix. Honestly, I'm astonished to see it happening. That white line in the distance kind of ruins the illusion. We are constantly looking at this book that is constantly being in glow right now, and also, it's not really important right now. Why are we seeing this book at the beginning shot? Is this important somehow? Either way, this is not happening, and I'm not happy about it. I didn't know these ponies speak Greek. Reading. Nice default eyebrows, bro. Someone forgot to animate this little lonely pony up here who's supposed to be in a spa right now.
I'm gonna try and look for a job.
Wow, he looks not really impressed in this shot. Fun fact, Doritos now exist in My Little Pony. Oh my goodness, it's Derpy, and it fills up the entire screen! Derpy!
You're making...
Fun fact, she begins to say the words, "You're making a big mistake," before the next shot. "10 seconds of logos." Fun fact, this series was supposed to take some time in the past, but Brandon's sitting here with a brand new line of Starlight Glimmer t-shirt. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at my Discord. Oh my goodness. Even more reading. So, who's walking in the background? And why is there a buzz sound? Did you know that String Pitch is not a brony? You would have never guessed it with his own persona in the chat. Time passes, cliche. They're really gonna let us double down on this reading thing? Why? What is the point of it? I literally shivered and had my mouth agape during this entire scene. Ah, yes, the very same theme song that will get you copyrighted every time you watch it and react to it. Also, self-insert in an MLP official animation. There's that name again, Kenneth Apthorpe. Who is this person? Sounds like a very handsome dude, so I should probably take him a sin off for just getting him to episode 2. Well done, Kenneth Apthorpe. So you mean to tell me there was more stuff that was after the party and we didn't even get to see it before this time? What is the consistency of this story? If Brandon is really the one telling it, shouldn't it be in order? Also, epilepsy warning to Brandon's hair.
Whoa.
Nice transition scene there. I almost believe that Brandon did not jump out of bed. Brandon just turns like a rag doll. Spike didn't even jump to get onto this bed. I love the fact how Brandon's hair is dancing is more entertaining than the scene. This scene felt like it was forced at the last minute.
Portal science, but...
Oh, you never understand portal science? You should try the game Portal, brought to you in part by this company.
Pony instead of a dragon.
This episode is actually ripped off from Father Knows Beast.
Good job, Spike.
You're doing it.
So your definition of a flip is flying upside down? Okay.
Yes, I'm flying! You did it.
The audio engineer must have done that reverse.
I need to do some deliveries today. Or at least, see if there's any deliveries to be made, that is.
I keep trying to tell Pinky that is Derpy's job and that she shouldn't be allowed to sell stuff and ship it at the same company. But does Pinky listen? No, Pinky does his own thing because Pinky Deus Machina.
It's a weekend. Celeste Day, in fact.
I get it. Because Celeste Day is supposed to be Celeste's sun because they worship... Alright, so does Celestia in this world actually represent some kind of deity in this world? Because Sunday is actually supposed to be representative of the sun. And so who raises the sun? Celestia. And so Celestia Day, it makes sense, right? No? Yeah, I thought it was another joke too. Bond as bros? He's not your brother, though, you know. And even if he was your brother, he wouldn't, you know, you just met. Whoa, what happened to the animation? Give me my animation back. Why did we switch it back? Oh, and now we're back to it. Okay.
The coffee cake, silly. A cake made out of coffee beans? Nice.
To the people who have never tried coffee cake in a realistic sense, will probably not get this joke.
Meant literal coffee.
Someone's forgot to lip sync Brandon here. Oops.
But it's gotta have cream and sugar.
Huh? Someone called?
Oh, hey, coconut cream.
I get it, because of cream. Coconut cream. Speaking of cream, here she is. And, why is she here again? She's only a minor character. It only appears one time in the Millimeter universe. Why do I bring it up? Because Tulurulu is my favorite Philly. If they love it once, they'll love it twice, gag.
You in any other...
So the camera's now out of focus. That's new.
Cool.
Pinky doesn't flow at all during this scene, and she doesn't blink. Is she a mannequin in this scene? Did she have to come out for extras? Brandon says this because he remembers a lesson about how making friends, just saying friends at the beginning, doesn't make you actually friends. But he doesn't really apply this when he talks to Spike. Coincidence? I think not.
She just left. You...
Slight hint, if your main teacher does not give you help, then just call on Twilight, because she knows everything.
Ketchup.
Okie
Boo joke.
dokie Loki, Brandon. Are you ready for a peeking montage?
And just like that, fourth wall breaks.
Nice catch.
Yeah, very nice catch.
Wow.
More reading.
Okay.
And we're back to still images. Well, you just make up your mind. Will you change between still images and 3D animation? Make up your mind. I can tell that this was made with AI, which, were we out of budget at this point? Did we just run out of money?
You have a nice amount of bits.
Whoa, thanks so much.
A nice amount of bits, compelled by about 4 bits. That's enough to buy at least one cherry. Mrs. Cake just basically, and Brandon, hey, just use this money for however you want, but, you know, spend it for only for you, but instead of Twilight. And then Brandon says, what, can I spend it on Twilight anyway? And Cake says, alright, fine, whatever. So we're back where we started. Am I reading that?
Excuse me.
Big Mac has already exceeded his word count for the day.
Mrs. Cake was really kind and gave me a...
Wait, so what he was paid was in that big sack, and plus a little bit of extra just for him, which is about 4 bits. I don't even know how much is in that bag. Probably around 15, 20 bits. Is that enough for actually living? That's not living. That's poverty.
I don't suppose you know how to organize.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard.
Ah, yes. The old-fashioned way of storing books was using the Dewey Decimal System. Good luck with that, Brandon. It's not complicated at all. So, is Brandon putting away a book, or is he playing a video game? Because it kind of looks like he's playing a video game, which means he is about to be teleported again through a mirror. Right? Celestia's... Ponies of the Celestial Sea does not sound copywritten. Or was it written copywritten? Who made this anyway?
Brandon.
Twilight's here to remind us that we are in the pony world and not in the book world, which we are somehow teleported into. Because of Brandon's brain. Because he's telling this story. And now his video game is actually a book which has turned into a deck of cards. Hey, you know how to play Spider Solitaire?
Sure, I'd love that. That sounds nice.
Great.
I love it when Brandon was speaking and Twilight was still had her lips moving. That's great. That's awesome.
Go.
Brand.
I'm gonna act all dramatic so you'll like me more. That works in movies, right? So it'll work here.
Really lucky to have you in my life.
You know what? That is a very base explanation of just be yourself and not enough. But that's really conflicting from the first one is... What was it?
Friendship is the foundation of any relationship, and that takes time and effort to build.
Yeah, that's very conflicting.
Well, you're not wrong about how frequently you ask. And I do get weirded out sometimes. But despite all that, I know that you're a good person with a kind heart. I know that you didn't mean to make me feel uncomfortable, and that you just got a little carried away with your feelings.
Man, imagine how many girls telling you that you just get carried away from your feelings and I'm willing to be your friend, but not, girlfriend. Imagine a place in the world where that actually exists.
You need to learn about it.
Wow.
Ah, Twilight the teacher, teaching about love. That's not your job, that's Cadence's job.
Clean up.
Skip this part because you already were there. And there's no need to get it for a recount because Twilight caught you doing it.
The Caribbean with you. I think it'd be fun.
Brandon says Ponies of the Caribbean instead of Ponies of the Celestial Sea. What book are you talking about here, Brandon?
Read. I want to stay up all night reading with you.
Well, Brand.
I want to stay up all night reading with you. Harry Trotter, not to be confused with Harry Potter. That's not copyrighted at all.
Have to save that ice cream for later.
Yeah, you two have talked the entire time instead of gotten to get ice cream. I wonder whose fault that is. Minutes later, and we're finally picking up after the last episode. What kind of a recap was that?
Oh, you like that? Book pun.
Of course, Twilight would have a book pun. Maybe Brandon would have enjoyed it a little bit more because he's into books? No? Okay, just me. This is very thought-provoking because if you have looked at yourself in the mirror and actually do the thing that you're actually doing to Twilight, then and if you're not learning about it, maybe you should learn about it. It's very thought-provoking and I really appreciate the content creators actually went this direction. I support this 100%.
She's not.
Oh, you're not happy? That sounds like a forced line.
Ow.
So now, not only is Twilight embarrassed about Brandon, but he's also embarrassed about Brandon being embarrassed about Blue Raspberry. That's two kinds of creatures that she has to be embarrassed about now.
Does Twilight? No, not yet. There's no way she has feelings for me already. That's impossible.
Why did Brandon think that? Brandon is always just wants Twilight. That's always going to be his motivation, just to get the Twilight.
I hear that they are actually made by
A still frame of Pinkie Pie instead of all this animated AI slop. That is a very nice for the eyes.
Battery on Time, which
Yeah, that's right. Say how misconfident you are at delivering cookies, because that's Derpy's job.
Sorry, how old are you anyway, if you don't mind me asking?
It's okay, Brolin. I'm actually 276.
Okay, that can't be right. Measure time in moons. Wait, is that our moons? Every 276 divided by 12 equals... Oh.
I am 23 years old, if you must know.
Yep, math checks out.
I'm older than I actually am.
That's actually very interesting to me because when you say that you look young for your age, but you're actually older, it gives you the real retrospect about what humans judge about what you and what you should be. So this is not Pony's fault, but this is rather humanity's fault.
I've heard of video games before, but I've never played them myself.
That is an outright lie. Twilight has already played with Sunset Shimmer in the Equestria world before this happened, so after Father Knows Beast. So this entire section is about Mario and having his party, and it's really, really skippable, so I'll let you skip past that part, while I give it a sin for being too long.
Chips, that doesn't sound like friendship.
I mean,
That doesn't sound like a friendship meme. I'm going to take a moment and salute the man who actually did the voice for Mario, has retired after making this video. And I salute him, and I want to give him sin just for him. Not for this video, for him.
Ooh, let me try. It's a me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this is my jam.
Oh, This Is My Jam is actually the name of this song. These ears are dancing. Wait, is this the same epilepsy warning as before? I think, yeah. Mayor does not live in Cloudsdale. Oh wait, I just read the title description, Mayor Air. Very nice word play. But I will still instill it because I didn't understand it the first time. Animation time now. We're back to animation again.
I know you'll do great things.
So, as I'm looking at this frame, I see that Twilight's tree is behind them, which is canonically incorrect, as the Twilight's tree was destroyed after the destruction of Drogar before Season 9. A callback from Season 1. Very nice. And endless worthy.
I've tested it on birds before, and it worked perfectly.
Because birds can fall and then fly in case it actually comes up. Yeah.
oh wow, that's incredible. You're so talented in magic, Twi.
Brandon, hearing this, actually accepts Twilight as being the one who actually cast the spell, when it was actually Twilight, and Twilight being very good at magic. So, what Brandon should have said here is that Twilight and Starlight are both good at magic. But in canon, it's really Starlight who's the most OP Karen of all.
I never actually did tell you how I got here. Basically, I talked to Princess Luna and my...
Actually, you did, Brandon, but thank you for the recount.
Wait right here.
You know what? Lightning Star never got to say a single word during this entire thing. She was just kind of bystandered off. She was just kind of accepting that Brandon was his son still, maybe. I don't know. Why did they cut my Lightning Star?
Oh, the dream are taking their last breath. It's a privilege Luna gives them.
What? I'm dead?
Fun fact, this little section of the story actually is based upon a fan fiction, or sorry, I should say film fiction, that was copied just for this scene.
I wasn't attacking you. I was being playful, silly mare.
If you call that play...
Or maybe it's me. Maybe in your world, it's okay to be touchy-feely. And Brant...
Ah, yes, because Brandon is the only human in Equestria, and as a human, he represents all of humanity. Good deduction, Twilight.
Respect others' wishes even if they don't coincide with yours.
Sorry.
Ah, yes, yet another one that is actually kind of mixed with Lesson 2, because Lesson 2, always be yourself. Lesson 3, respect other people's boundaries. How am I supposed to do both, Twilight? How can I be myself and actually like you when you refuse not to like me?
But that doesn't make
Wait, Twilight is taller than me? Is it the camera angle? Because I'm pretty sure in the last few scenes we've seen Brandon, is actually taller.
The Princess Luna, not Celestia this time.
In the entire MLP season, Luna did not send a letter, but instead just shows up. Which is like...
Dragons don't listen to bedtime stories. We listen to tales of adventures and...
That's basically what a story is, Spike.
What evs?
What evs? This is Pony, not some 2004 stuff.
Hail, Twilight Sparkle. I, Princess Luna, doth send thee greetings.
I'm pretty sure that Twilight doesn't speak like this in season 9.
Indeed, practiced final dreams within the realm of
Practice? I hate to see her when she actually starts doing it.
keep this secret close to thy heart.
Wait, so according to the letter, the Tantabus still lives. How is that possible? The Tantabus was inside Luna.
Consider that delivery done. Aw, sweet!
What?
Twilight always knows how to speak to Rainbow Dash. Just get her to get through their ego, and then she'll do anything you want, because Twilight Sparkle.
Ow! Aw, man, that's a nasty grip you got there.
When Rainbow Dash tries to be an impression of Batman. I'm manly. That was a friendly ow.
I think he comes from the California dimension.
That is a very nice comeback with the California, because I'm pretty sure in episode 1, Brandon says California. And to see it carry to this joke throughout the series is going to be very funny. Holy rainboom, Batman.
Maybe don't hurl on Celestia's front steps, Brandon. You don't want to make a bad impression on the princess.
Because showing up in Equestria wouldn't be a bad impression of the princess, and trying to crush on the princess of friendship wouldn't be a bad impression of the princess. I'm just saying.
Not really. I'm really nothing but flab. See?
The pauses to allow for laugh tracks is as silent as cringe.
You've been trying to egg her on since Flash Century.
Finally, someone mentions Flash Sentry. Whatever happened to that pony? Did we just drop him on the map, or did every Brony just hate him so much that Hasbro said, yeah, let's just do him away with him? This is the actual person that bring up Flash Sentry again? Is that the canon event? Whatever happened to them? I'm confused. If you didn't know already, this was an AI slot video. And I'm going to give it an extra sin just because of that fact. Image to video created using Pika.ai, back when the time when Pika.ai was actually awful. Good job, guys, for actually making it not look awful. You guys deserve a little bit more credit, but just because of the AI, I'm going to give it a sin.
What happened?
This is terrible.
Yeah, his cousin doesn't believe this is terrible. Oh my goodness, jump scare. To be continued. Which means there's going to be another one of these episodes. I can hardly wait to send it. But in the meantime, consider this additional ordinary sin just because I feel like it.
Twilight.
Huh? Is that Spike?
Twilight! Princess Luna just sent a letter. The Princess Luna, not Celestia this time.
What's wrong? What does it say?
We has been trying to contact thou about thy cart's extended warranty.
Don't worry, Brandon. I'll make sure you get there one piece.